I don't know if this is going to irritate you or not, but I'm starting to somewhat change different camera angles. Welcome back to Hexbots Hunters 2. Last time we saw Aquatic Disaster, the Bounty, defeat the Hunter in Hardware. This time, we have the Bounty Hunter, the 2024 4th of July Special Champion, MANTA RAY, as he faces Duck, Orbit, ThunderStrike, Rusty, T-Rex-A-Lott, Icebreaker, a new robot for the next series, Demilitarized Zone, and WarBird Max. And remember Heat C when I had Jumpersaucer? Yeah, he's back again. Say hey, what's up again?
Hexbug Hunters Series 2, Episode 2. Let's go. We got a good lineup today, and we have a good guest commentator today.
That's very good. Alright, well, in any cases, let's get started with Duck versus Orbit. Who do you think might win this?
Duck versus Warbit. Maybe Warbit, but I don't know. We'll see.
3, 2, 1, let the battle begin. Orbit versus Duck.
Alright. Seems like there's some aggression on both sides here.
Duck still aiming to do at least somewhat decent. It lost in the round of 32 to Gorilla, if honestly you couldn't tell. Yeah, we're filming this before the round of 16, so keep that in mind. Duck lifting up Orbit. This is a good start for Duck.
It's getting shoved in the wall.
Orbit being pushed back. And Duck, I think Duck has stopped. Jumpersaucer, I think Duck has stopped, and Orbit is gonna win the fight.
Wait a minute, can Duck still move, or is he down for the count? I think he is.
Well, that was kind of short-lived. Duck, I'm guessing they were just tired out after Series 3's onslaught, so therefore he will unfortunately be gone because of his dead batteries. Well, Orbit goes through to the semifinals of this little round. We now have ThunderStrike versus Rusty, and they say they have a broken face. Why? I don't know. Jumpersaucer, any thoughts?
Okay, well, I'm imagining that ThunderStrike is gonna win. I assume that he's gonna be able to flip over Rusty fairly easily, and Ruster's not the strongest bot ever, so I don't know.
3, 2, 1... activate.
Okay, Rusty just broke off a piece of himself.
Well, in any case, let the bot battle begin. Rusty snooping around ThunderStrike
Ooh.
flipping Rusty on his side, and he loses just about everything.
Completely dismantled, but he's still functioning, I guess.
And pushing around ThunderStrike, that's some... I don't know who to say has the better start. Rusty for pushing around ThunderStrike, or ThunderStrike just taking off Rusty's everything.
I'm gonna say ThunderStrike for, like, basically taking 90% of Rusty's body off immediately.
But he's pushing back ThunderStrike and lifting him up. And keep in mind, this is a robot with no ground game.
Yeah.
I mean, ThunderStrike like barely has ground game.
ThunderStrike is getting cornered into the wall fairly consistently.
And just completely missing a flip on Rusty. Rusty still attempting to do well in this. We don't know. And Rusty flipped over, but gets back up. Impressive return E from Rusty.
Okay, so...
It looks like ThunderStrike's flipper is stuck.
It feels like ThunderStrike is doing more damage, but Rusty is doing more control in this fight.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. It's not always about the damage and aggression, but usually in control. Like, how long can a robot stay without dying? Well, we figured that. But in any case, can ThunderStrike get the lift to reset it, or is it just going to be stuck? Rusty pushing back ThunderStrike
into the corner.
And the countdown is on, and Rusty is going to win the fight.
Oh. Well, ThunderStrike definitely did more damage, but Rusty just had a much better control. He would not let ThunderStrike out of those walls and out of those corners, and it was too much for ThunderStrike to handle.
Indeed. After that rather impressive face removal from Rusty. They were doing actually decently well throughout the fight. And then ThunderStrike, who again is second place of this year's final / championship, lost to a god. Keep that and let that soak into your mind as we speak right now. Next up, we've got T-Rex-A-Lott versus Icebreaker. 3, 2, 1.
Let the bot battle begin!
Classic vertical versus horizontal spinner in Icebreaker and T-Rex-A-Lott.
Alright, both getting ready.
T-Rex-A-Lott's been pretty improved since the past 2 series. Like, it's been really good last series. And it's somewhat in Series 3. Icebreaker being shunted around by Rex-A-Lott.
A lot of collisions, but both of them have yet to make a real significant hit, it seems.
Yeah, Rex-A-Lott having some drive trouble, and they're pushing back Icebreaker into the back wall. Can they do anything? Oh!
Icebreaker
on his back onto the side wall. T-Rex-A-Lott gonna win the fight. I bet a lot of you did not expect that. T-Rex-A-Lott turns around and sideswipes Icebreaker and sweeps the floor after that fight. Icebreaker Robotics, I'm sorry. I picked an easy robot for you to fight. I have no words.
Well, I wasn't sure who was going to win, but I definitely wasn't expecting T-Rex-A-Lott to win by flipping Icebreaker over.
Well, in any cases, let's go on to our final fight of the quarterfinals, as we have WarBird Max, the alternates, and a new robot for Series 4, and completely 3D printed, so maybe I at least have a 3D printer. Demilitarized Zone. Jumpersaucer, what do you think of this?
I'm thinking, because Control is the name of the game here, that WarBird Max will win by just having more push. And I think that's what's going to happen.
3, 2, 1.
Let the bot battle begin.
WarBird Max up to speed, and the new robot Demilitarized Zone.
Alright. Still wait. Oh,
that was a big shot by Demilitarized Zone.
Demilitarized Zone kind of just bouncing WarBird off.
However, it looks like some issues is that... another nice hit. It looks like some issues is that it's barely gliding around with the arena.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be a problem for the next series, but maybe they could figure that out.
It's getting shoved into the corner, it seems.
And WarBird Max trying to at least take advantage. And a little nice hit. There goes the back piece on WarBird Max. So Demilitarized Zone kind of showing the power of their weapon. That's a good start.
Okay. Looks like they're revving up again.
And WarBird Max
WarBird
completely
Max
missing.
just hit the wall.
I think a countdown should be called for wait, no, never mind. Demilitarized Zone's still working. Is it gonna work? I don't know.
Demilitarized Zone is seeming kind of slow, only moving at little pieces at a time.
And WarBird Max just decides to just die.
WarBird Max.
That's great. Demilitarized Zone is the winner. Well, all knockouts, nonetheless. We now have our semifinals set up with Orbit, Rusty, T-Rex-A-Lott, and Demilitarized Zone. Manta Ray still awaiting the next robot in the Bounty final. Jumpersaucer, out of the 4, who do you think might take the crown? Or if they can even beat Manta Ray.
My prediction is that Demilitarized Zone and Rusty are gonna go up to the next round and then fight each other.
3, 2, 1, act. Let the bot battle begin. A god versus whatever that is.
Rusty's starting to fall apart as the fight goes off frame.
Thankfully the cameraman's doing his job, so he's at least earning his $12 an hour.
Alright.
And there goes a side panel off of Rusty. Will that affect him in this fight? It might, given their track record. Get it?
Yeah, more
Track.
pieces are falling off of Rusty.
But it looks like Orbit's weapon isn't spinning.
And yeah, Orbit's getting backed into the wall more.
I think it looks like their weapon belt. Yeah, I think Orbit's weapon belt has been dislodged. We've seen that with other robots, and there goes the back piece of Rusty because of course.
Even though Orbit isn't working, Rusty's still falling apart.
I don't know why he decided to just fall apart like a dry bones. I think it is curtains for them this season. Orbit goes up a little wedge, but gets free, and Rusty there to capitalize slowly but surely. But their track has been dislodged, and of course it happens. God dang it.
So, Rusty's really just falling apart at the seams here. But still, he seems to be in control. Although, is he stuck here? What's going on?
I think they both are, but they get free. Orbit trying to do something, trying to not end up on the wedge. Subtle foreshadowing, and Rusty goes up into the side wall and decides to rail grind. Who is he, Sonic the Hedgehog?
Alright, Rusty's off frame here, but Orbit is... Oh, I think he's backing him into the corner.
Alright, yeah, we don't have the polarizers because of course we don't. Orbit is on the wedge, and I guess Rusty is gonna win the fight. Just barely.
Well, even though Rusty was literally falling off all his pieces, he was still able to win just because Orbit stopped working, and Rusty has always been kind of lucky like that.
Because he's our god. Anyways, Rusty White just decided to be Orbit. The fight was very funny. I don't know what to say. Let's just go to the next fight. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Let the bot battle begin!
T-Rex-A-Lott going in reverse, pinning up the Demilitarized Zone. That's a great start, and now getting up to speed.
Demilitarized Zone. Oh, there he is. Now he's spinning. Okay. But still, he's against the wall, and it seems like his spinner has stopped. I kind of had high hopes for him after the last fight, but now it seems like T-Rex-A-Lott might win. Yeah,
T-Rex-A-Lott still showing him what he's made of and pushing him around with the little back wedge. Kind of like El Diablo, except he isn't infamous for taking out like 2 of the best robots in the field and ramping up Demilitarized Zone.
Demilitarized Zone is just kind of getting pushed around, and also his spinner, whenever it makes contact, it just stops instead of actually doing anything.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's a shell spinner. So Demilitarized Zone is just stuck in the corner, and I think T-Rex-A-Lott, either they're going to win it by a knockout, or who knows, Demilitarized Zone up to speed, but they're pushing it back, and I think Demilitarized Zone is stuck. Can they get free? That's the question, but I don't think so. Oh, yep, never mind. Demilitarized Zone is dead, and T-Rex-A-Lott goes through. What a champ.
Snap out of it. Listen, I thought Demilitarized was going to win myself, and not only did he lose, he lost like a wet fart. So, pretty disappointing fight.
Yeah. I'm fine. Well, anyways, let's go on to the final with Rusty and T-Rex-A-Lott. 3, 2, 1,
Let the battle begin! Rusty has luck on his side, but T-Rex-A-Lott is no pushover. So the question isn't who will take more damage, because I'm sure Rusty will fall apart. The question is, will he outlast T-Rex-A-Lott?
I'm pretty sure he did, because T-Rex-A-Lott is on the screws.
Oh, is it already over?
Yeah. Anyways, Rusty White moves on to the next round to face MANTA RAY. Jumpersaucer, any thoughts on who might win this?
Well, it seems like every time I underestimate Rusty, he kind of shoves it in my face. So I'm just going to say Rusty is going to take the W here.
Poopy butt. Alright, good. That's good. Manta Ray does have a bit of some experience on his hands, but Rusty is... What is going on right now? Am I tripping or...
Rusty's attacking before the fight. That's foul play. Ban him from the tournament.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Let the bot battle begin.
And let the bot battle end. Manta Ray is just freaking, he f***ing died.
Yeah, Manta Ray is about as fast as a brick right now.
Well, Rusty's just gonna win.
Well, this was definitely a fun time, alright. Thank you, Jumpersaucer, and congratulations to our Lord and Savior, Rusty H. Christ. Alright, but seriously, congratulations to Rusty in defeating Manta Ray, well, rather pretty easily. And well, next up, the next bounty that the next robots will have to face will be Liability. Probably the tallest robot we've ever had. Well, if you want to count Star Child or Stars in Smash and or Sergeant Tank Shell. But Liability will hopefully get the job done. It's the 2025, the recent 4th of July Special Champion. And we'll then and there. Jumpersaucer, anything else to say?
Alright, definitely a good episode of Hexbots. Hunters, thanks for having me. And make sure to subscribe to Jumpersaucer. Oh, yeah.
That's really great. If anything, well, we'll see you next time. Whenever that'll be. Maybe tomorrow, if anything. Goodbye, nerds.
Melody in my head and I can't live on. Got me singing like na 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 every day. La 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 every day.